welcome to another episode of Viking Age Music. And today we are going to talk a little about the Jorvik flute. Some say Jorvik pan flute, but actually, to be a pan flute, it has to be round tubes. And there is a special word for instrument where it's a wooden block. I can't remember the word for it, but we can call it a pan flute or just a Jorvik flute. Well, Jorvik is York in England, and this was found under the big excavation in York in the 1970s at Coppergate. And behold, they found this piece of wood and they examined it and wow, could this be a flute? And they really checked it out, and yes, it is a flute. Well, it's a dog now is making music also. The original is made of boxwood. Boxwood is a very, very hard wood. And you can see it has holes. And the holes are of course, drilled in different depth. The deepest sound has the longest bore, and the highest note has the shortest bore. The original was actually was broken off, or a piece was chipped off. So, and they didn't find that missing piece of wood that was chipped off the flute. So maybe it had one more hole. And that would actually make sense because the tuning on the original is A, B, C, D, E. And it would have been nice if that would be a G also. And we know exactly the tuning of it because when you measure it out and you drill the same hole and the same hole depth and you blow it, it will make that key. So again, that's a sign that they really knew something about tonality and scale and so on. So it's not random holes that make random notes. That's fantastic, I think. Well, I made mine out of oak. One day I maybe will get lucky and get a good piece of boxwood. Then I'll make another one. And you can all see it has a hole in it. Yeah, it has a hole. So you can actually, well, this is actually the Viking Age cowboy mundharmonica, or what it's called. Yeah, mundharmonica. You can actually knock somebody out with it. You can drop it. You can do anything, and it, of course, at some point it will break. Whereby a lyre or a flute and so on, they can be more delicate. But this one, that's really takes the prize. The dating of this instrument is the late 900s, so it is a Viking Age instrument, no question about it. And I think there is one more find of a flute like this in Europe. I can't really remember where, but also very, very old. And I would say that's the main story about the Jorvik flute. Well, I encourage you to you can see it's you can actually Google it, and then you can find drawings that show you how well the bore of the holes is about 8.3 millimeters, but you can go at 8 or 9. It's not so important. The important thing is when you drill down and make the depth that you really get the measurements right. But even though that, let's say you are drilling and one tone is a bit too high, you just drill a little bit more, and let's say the tone is then getting a little bit too low. Then you take a little pieces of beeswax and roll a little ball, drop the ball down, and then you take a piece of wood, a rod, and then you make it higher. Then that way you can actually tune it very easily. And it's a fairly easy instrument to make yourself. I would really encourage you to do it. And then you have an instrument, you can hang it around your neck, carry it around or in your belt or whatever, and you always have an instrument at hand. So, yeah, well, that's actually what I have to say about this one. If you like the video, please give it a thumb up or make a subscription. That would help a lot and make me happy. And I will just say, make some instruments, play some music, have a good time, and bye bye till we meet again.